Hi everyone. We're going to find an equation of exponent function given this graph. So we want it in this form here, whereby my a is positive and my a cannot equal 1. Alright, so we are given 4 points here. And so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite this as y equals k times a p to the x. Now I'm going to pick this point here and solve for k because my x is 0. So plug in your y and you get negative 1 equals k times a p times 0. So this is going to be negative 1 equals k times a to the 0. A to the 0 is just 1. So your k equals negative 1. Therefore we have y equals negative a p to the x power. So we just solved for k. Now I'm going to use a different point, and I'm going to try to use a reasonable one. Let's see, I want to use this one, and I want to solve for a and p. So if I plug in my y, which is negative 6, equals negative a p to the x. Now this is going to be 1. So we get negative 6 equals negative a to the p. So if we let's use a equals 6, and therefore p equals 1, then I have my equation. Remember, this is a here. I have my equation y equals k. K is just negative 1, so I'm going to put negative. My a is 6, and then I have my p is 1 to the x power. So that would be your function. We'd have f of x equals negative 6 to the x power. And you can tell it's negative because it kind of goes down like that. So anyway, we just need to verify that it satisfies these other 2 points here. This one and this one. So I'm just going to write this as y equals negative 6 to the x, and plug in your x's. So for this one, you have y equals negative 6 to the negative 1 power. So this equals y equals 1 over negative 6, which does equal our y. So this one checks out. Now let's do it for this one. We have y equals negative 6, and our x is going to be 2. So this is going to be y equals, this is like this, your a is 6, so y equals negative 6 squared is 36. Negative, so it's going to end up being negative 36. So that checks out as well. And so this is the right equation. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.